Hey guys, welcome back to the channel djmo Fishing. Today we're doing something different. So I was trying to make a video with live bait and catching bass with live bait, but I went to different tackle shops and I couldn't find the size of bait that I wanted. They only have like little tiny minnows that probably die right away, and you can really catch fish on those. So I decided to get two different traps from two different places, and we got them in the backpack. We're gonna put them down and see if we can catch a bunch of live bait, and that way we don't have to buy live bait anymore, guys. So let's get into it. All right guys, so I got the traps here. I haven't really opened them up. This is how we got them. I'm gonna show you that in a second here. So these are two traps. They're two different designs, so we're gonna see which one actually works better for us. So this is gonna be one of the spots that we're gonna be dropping one of the traps. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up, and then we're gonna go down and put the second one on. So this will be the first trap right here. Go ahead and bust it open. Brand new. I think this one I got it at Temu, the app to get you cheap stuff. So I got this one at Temu. I want to say this is the square one with the two holes on the sides. Little string attached to it. That's attached to something else. So little zipper there. Let's see how it works. Oh no, this one's not the square one, guys. I lied. This is the one that has multiple holes. So I guess this one goes this way, and you have a zipper right here that you close the trap with. Really cool design. I want to say I got this one on Amazon. Probably pay like around 10 bucks for it. Really cool design, as you guys can see. Has a bunch of different spots where fish can go in, and it has a nice zipper where you can open it and get your fish when you're done. So this is the first trap. Now let me show you what I'm gonna be using for bait, guys. And these are bait right here, guys. Just some old bread. The old bread will attract small fish, panfish. So we got two loaves of bread here that I'm going to be putting in this one. The rest is going to be for the next trap. So go ahead and bait this trap real quick. And I'm going to just tear the bread apart just a little bit and just dump it in there. There we go. Now we're going to close it back up. There we go. All right guys, so we got a trap baited. We're gonna go ahead and dump it. I'm gonna tie some line on this and then tie it on the tree or something. So I forgot to bring a rope, guys, so we're gonna be using some of this really heavy braided line that I had on my bag. Just need enough to tie it onto a tree. So I'm gonna cut enough so I can toss it out and be able to pull the trap out whenever we're done. So it should be good. Hopefully this thing lands and sinks. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see that, but the trap is sitting right there. It didn't land it as stretched I wanted to, but it's good enough. Fish should be able to go in there. Alright guys, so we got our first trap ready. It's sitting right there. It is sinking, which is good. It's not super deep, but it should be deep enough for fish to find it. That bread is going to attract all the fish with that scent. The scent is going to spread around, and all these fish are going to come in. Hopefully we get the right size of fish that we need, and if we do, we're going to keep a few. I got my bucket. We're going to keep a few to go catch a gigantic fish, gigantic bass using live bait. But that's the plans anyway. So now we have to move down a different location and put our second trap. Hopefully we catch fish there too. So let's go. Sometimes in the afternoon I hear a lot of bass eating around the edge of this water right here. See, I see little bluegills right there swimming around. It is really not deep there, but I guarantee you there's a lot of fish right there. I'll keep my eyes open for snakes, because there's a lot of snakes here. I've seen a few before. All right, let's see. I might put it by that tree or this lay down here. Come on, it looks good for the other trap. It's gonna be a lot of turtles though, but hopefully the trap is small enough. I see a lot of bait fish. I see a couple of bigger fish over there. Hopefully, oh, that's a lot of fish over there, guys. Yeah, I see a lot of fish over here, so this will be a good spot to catch a nice sized bluegill. I'm looking for like 3 inches, and if I can find any shiners over here, it'd be tough, but hopefully we can get a couple shiners. It'd be great. So I'm gonna put our second trap right here. All right guys, this is our second location for the second trap. We'll go ahead and pull it out of the bag. See, this one is slightly different. This trap right here is slightly different than the other one that we dropped over there. The other one has more holes, I think, and I think it's actually smaller. I thought this one was gonna be smaller, but now I think the other trap is actually smaller. So same deal with this one. I'm pretty sure I got this one at Temu. That's a nice knot. There we go. All right, guys, so that's how the second trap looks like. You got 2 holes on the sides right there. It comes undone by itself really fast. It has a zipper to get the fish out right there, which is good, and it has a little zipper right here for the bait. I'm gonna put some on here and then put something inside the actual trap. The holes on these ones are a little bigger, as you guys can see. All right, guys, so I'm gonna have to bait this thing. Same type of bait, guys, just to keep it simple. Red. So this trap right here has like a little pouch for the bait right there. Oh Lord, it don't seems like okay. So that don't work right there at all. So we're not gonna mess around with that. Got a bigger zipper here. Gonna just drop our bait in there. All right, and close that up. And this thing has a string, so we're gonna tie it right there and just drop it. All right, guys, so we got a second trap baited. We're in the second location here. This one's gonna be a little bit deeper, but that's fine. It might give us a bigger size fish. So go ahead and toss it out right next to that log right there, and hopefully. Oh, that didn't work. That was a bad toss. I'm gonna redo that. There we go. That's a better toss. All right. So there we go. That's a good depth right there. Now we're just gonna tie a trap to a tree. All right, guys, so the traps are in the water. Now we have to wait until they get full of fish. While we're waiting, we got a couple hours here. We're gonna be checking out this new bait. This is a new soft plastic, has bold claims on the box, and we'll see if it actually works or not. So let's get to it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel djmo Fishing. Today I got one of the craziest soft baits I ever seen, and I'm talking about the swimming snake, guys. We're gonna be putting it to a test and try to fish with it. Hopefully we can catch a fish with it. We're gonna see if this is just a trash, a gimmick, or if it actually catches fish. All right, guys, so this is it right here. This is the swimming snake. It has bold claims in the back, guys. It says catches bass when bass are not feeding. So that is one of the boldest claims I've ever seen on any product out there. This is what it looks like. I decided to grab it because it just caught my eye, and I know around this area there's a lot of snakes. I've seen a lot of water snakes out here. So with that said, this should work, right? It says it rotates, and it looks pretty crazy, guys. You see all the swivels on the front. It has the head right here, it has a snake, and it looks like a worm to me, but it's supposed to rotate. So we're gonna be putting it in a rod and see what kind of action we can get. The color that I actually got is watermelon red. So that's the one I thought it looked more realistic to me. They have different kinds, different colors. They have some cool names like water moccasin, black water moccasin, something like that. But this is the one that we're gonna be testing out today. I think this one looks the most natural. It looks more like a snake to me. So go ahead and open this up, put it in a rod, and start casting. This is it right here. As you guys can see, it's nice packaging. Go ahead and open it up and see what actually looks like, it feels like. So open the little snake out, and the cool thing about this, it has other worms that you can use, I guess, if this one breaks or whatever. But I like it because it's already rigged, guys. It's rigged for you. You bring it out of the package and you just gotta tie it on. So the first thing I noticed is it's actually really light. It's not heavy like I thought it was gonna be. The head is actually pretty light, and has a swivel right here already attached to it. So I guess that's what the rotating part comes with. So nice color, red eyes. Like I said, this is a watermelon red or something like that, the color is. And it actually looks like just like a regular worm, but it's actually skinnier than a regular worm. It doesn't weigh that much, so we're gonna see how far we can cast it. The hook itself is actually on an angle. It's like a weird angle on the hook right here. I don't know if that's gonna make it rotate or whatever. I hope it doesn't look just like a sinker that's not pulling a hook right and then starts spinning when you bring it in. But go ahead and tie this up. We're gonna be using something really cheap, something really light. Just one of the reels I got from Temu and my speed stick. I'm gonna tie it up and see what it does. All right, guys, let's see what kind of action we got going on with this thing. I'm gonna try to bring it in. It says you can just cast it and retrieve it. That's the idea behind it. I'm probably gonna be twitching it a little bit. I'm gonna see what kind of action. The water's kind of dark, but let's see what kind of action this thing has. Yeah, it has the rotating action that makes it look kind of like it's a freaking snake swimming, but I guess it has to be in a constant retrieve. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cast it out. I'll actually try to catch a fish with it. I'm gonna do a fan cast over here. Start right there. See if anybody hungry today. Honestly, the confidence level on this bait is not big. It's not big, guys, but I'm just gonna twitch it, bring it in. Like, if you pay full price for this stuff, it's definitely overpriced. This is 3 plastic worms and just one weighted hook with the shape of a snake head. It doesn't even look like a snake that much, honestly. It's just all the swivels that it has. It kind of made me think it might not do that well, but I'm gonna let it sink for now. Hey, you never know, we might get surprised by it. We might start catching some big fish here, but we'll see. I'm just doing a slow, constant retrieval. Weeds on it. The way the hook is set up is picking all the grass up. All right. All right, guys, we've been fishing with the swimming snake for 2 hours and haven't got no bites, guys. Not even a nibble, guys. That tells me a lot. And I'm thinking the problem is all this hardware right here, guys. All this right here. This definitely tells the fish that's not natural. Don't bite that. Don't go for that. So I think that's the problem. It seems like it got a lot of potential, but the execution is not quite right, guys. The rotating part doesn't really happen that well. I think that's why the hook is bended, so it rotates on itself when you're bringing it in. It's not working that well, to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna toss it around for a little bit longer, but then we're just gonna give up. All right, guys, honestly, I didn't get a bite on that lure at all. I would not recommend it. Don't waste your money, guys. You'll be better off just buying regular hooks and a couple Senkos. You'll probably catch more fish. I gave it a really good try, but not a single nibble, guys. So with that said, let's go back and get the traps out of the water and see what we got. All right, guys, so it's time to get these traps out. Gave it 2 hours, so just gonna see what we got. You're gonna need a bucket here. All right, we're gonna get these traps out. All right, see what we got. Wow, not a single one, not one fish. That's crazy. There was so many fish there, Not a single fish went in the trap. There you go, guys. First trap is a fail. Still got bait in there, but we ain't got a single fish in there. So big fail, big fail. But it could be the holes in this trap might be too big, honestly. So we still got the other trap, so I'm still positive that we're gonna get something. I wonder if the holes are too big, honestly. I really wonder if the holes are too big and the fish that went in there got out, but I didn't see. I mean, I pulled the trap right away, but yeah, first trap, nothing. Yeah, we got something, guys. That is crazy, crazy. So we got a big bluegill and a turtle. Wow. All right, guys, let me show you what we got here. So let's see, you only got a big bluegill and a turtle. That is crazy, man. Look at this turtle right here. I'll try to get him out. Come on, buddy. All right, there we go. That's what we got. Bluegill and a turtle, and they're gone. So that bluegill was a little bit too big of what we're trying to do. Obviously we don't need the turtle, but there we go, guys. This trap actually caught something, nothing crazy. I really want to show you the bluegill, but I was worried about the turtle coming out. So definitely, I feel like if we leave him overnight, we'll definitely catch more fish. But that was not what we intended. So this trap was slightly better than the other one. Okay, so I got mixed feelings about this. This video turned out to be kind of difficult. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. The first trap didn't catch anything. I don't know if the design of the trap is messed up. I got it in Temu, like I said, super cheap stuff. The holes are really big, and if any fish went in there, it probably came out as well. The second trap, we actually caught something, as you guys saw, that big bluegill and a turtle, which is better than nothing, I guess, but definitely not the bait that we need. Not much to say. This design was actually slightly better than the other one. I might probably be using this trap again, maybe use a different type of bait, not just bread, and hopefully we catch more next time. But with that said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, thank you for watching. I know it's just a quick little video. I didn't have a lot of time today, but I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like. You guys know how it is, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed this video, check out these other videos that I have on my playlist. This is about catching your own bait and how to make your own bait at home for catfish, bass, whatever you guys fish for. So with that said, see you guys in the next one.